super dark, and hopefully the camera focuses when the light comes in. But I'm about to try to test fit the spoiler, and that's basically it, because it was supposed to be about 50 degrees today, but that's not the case. It's about 42, 43. So there's not really much I can do. I'm not going to keep going outside in the cold and doing stuff, so I'm going to try to do a little bit of other things. So, yeah, it's about time I go outside, and yeah. And I'm also going to go return the extra sanding and paint stuff because I don't need them. I'm just going to use that money and put it towards the Plasti Dip kit that I'm going to buy. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the whole kit or if I'm just going to buy the Plasti Dip and then borrow a friend's, like, spray kit. But, yeah. And actually, I feel drizzle. It's drizzling. It was not supposed to rain today at all. Massachusetts weather. Like, as I said yesterday in the video I just uploaded a few minutes ago, which is up right now, you literally can't win. The weather changes every day. It was actually supposed to be 70 at the end of the week, and I checked this morning at 6 o'clock. And now it's saying that it's only going to be 50. So, it's not going to happen. No good weather this week unless it changes again, which is highly likely, but who knows. But before the rain gets any worse, I'm going to just get into it. And if anything, we'll just make this a discussion video now. Think of something to talk about, because I'm going to daily upload regardless, so yeah. Okay, so the clips from yesterday got deleted somehow. I don't know how I managed to do that. So, I'm going to show you guys really quickly. So, the holes for the spoiler, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see one right there and another one right there. I believe they're factory. I don't think the guy, like, what do you call it? I don't think he, like, bored them out. So you literally just use the 10 millimeter, and then I just used it first with this piece by hand, and then I spun it, and then after I got it threaded in, I used this because I lost one of them somewhere inside of this metal piece, and I'm never gonna get it back because it's not even shaking around. So yeah, that's one annoying thing about the install. There's a nut somewhere inside of my hatch, and but at least it's not making a noise unless it actually dropped out somewhere. But yeah, I accidentally deleted the hyperlapse of the actual install of the hatch, which is annoying. But yeah, I don't know how I managed to do that. Okay, so I got it on, and the fitment isn't perfect. So what I'm probably going to have to do, and as you guys can see, this part right here also doesn't line up perfectly. So this is gonna have to get sanded because it goes down right here. Oh, it was kind of, yeah. So that's gonna have to get sanded. But I mean, it was cheap, so I mean, I don't expect it to be perfect. So I'm probably gonna have to add like a self-tapper right here, or like trim it right here or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to be perfect, so that's just how it's gonna have to be. And then as you can see, this side, it goes closer to the light, and this side is more of a gap. So yeah, it's gonna have to be sanded and whatever to be made a little better fitting. But when the car and everything is one color, it's gonna look a little bit more camouflaged. But all in all, it's decent. I'll probably keep it. I mean, it doesn't look too terrible, but yeah, I do like the style of it for sure. I do love the style, That's definitely a great way for the back end to look. And then with the dual exhaust and everything, it's going to look perfect. So, yeah. I'm definitely not too happy about the fitment at all. I'll probably get in contact with them and see, but I mean, they did say that it's going to require, so everything needs like some sanding and whatever, so who knows. It's a chance that I could get this thing like molded in, but yeah, maybe that could be done in the future. But I do like the look of it separate, so who knows. I don't know. I'll see what I'll do eventually. Like, it would be pretty cool to have this thing molded in, but yeah. One thing that I can say though about just having it mounted with 2 bolts, I'm putting a lot of pressure and it's not budging at all. So that is definitely one thing. It's made very, very sturdy. So yeah, I mean, I'm just not too stoked on the overall fitment. Like, it seems a bit warped and whatnot. I feel as if they could have at least done a little bit of a better job on the overall fitment. Just left AutoZone, and now I'm going to Advance to return the last of the stuff that I got from there. And then I'm gonna go get some food, probably from Wendy's, because I'll most likely just get a 4 for $4 and call it a day. And then, since I don't really have anything else to do for now, because it's about to rain, I'm most likely going to open up some kind of discussion, because I'm waiting to order my fuel injectors. And yeah, that's literally it. I don't know much else to do besides order the injectors, so yeah. So one thing you guys gotta do when you're buying paint is make sure that somebody did not like use it and then bring it back and or like switch it, because this is the one that I didn't use and I plan to return it. Hold on, if I can open it. And hopefully it's focused, as you guys can see. It's rusted in there and used. And like, you guys, yeah, you can hear it, but you can't feel it. There's a lot of space in there, which means somebody used like almost half the can and then brought it back, which is kind of annoying. Granted, he took the rest of the stuff, which is cool and whatnot, but it's like, I didn't know that this one was used already, so that's kind of annoying. But I mean, I can always use that to paint something else. If anything, I may just end up like spraying the spoiler and then using the rest of the clear coat I have on it or something, because it's like, why not? But yeah, that's always something to be vigilant about. Always check the can and make sure it's not used, because a lot of that paint is used, and and they're not too cheap. These little 8 fluid ounce containers or cans, whatever, are like almost $10 each, because it's a specific paint. It's more expensive than the rest of them because this one has a lot of flake to it. So make sure you guys are vigilant about the paint cans you guys are buying and make sure it's not used.